DepCorps Director Tony Lamarana applauds his corrections officers, all 199.
It's not an easy job. Being a corrections officer is not an easy job.
An informational briefing this week revealed only 35 officers report for duty per shift. Ideally, they'd need 303 officers on payroll to man prison operations daily. This week, the prison population was at 690.
When you're at times, because of the manpower shortage, a single officer watching over 40 detainees, remember, these individuals are here as a result of committing a crime. They play with your mind. They play, they intimidate you. And it's a difficult job.
DOC reports they've lost 41 officers in the past year. Though it should be as easy as hiring new officers, their budget only allows them to recruit 4. That's why they're seeking alternatives, including a program that mirrors that of the police reservist and marshal reservist.
We're actually in the final stages of drafting our legislation. It's called the Corrections Officer Reserve Program, the CORE, and so we should be submitting that to the legislature probably by next month.
Though DOC continues to receive assistance from the Guam Police Department, Lamarana says those officers can only work duties that don't subject them to direct contact with prisoners. Currently, 16 Dededo Precinct Command officers are assigned to the prison, doing tasks such as perimeter checks and transport.
A lot of it is safety and security. I mean, if until we can get more officers on board, I mean, in order to ensure the safety and security of our officers and the people in here, we'd like to keep GPD on board as long as possible. The work's very different. I mean, look, even with GPD here, we have to take into consideration their training is very different from our training, and we don't want to put anyone at risk as a result of that. I mean, really the best alternative at this point in time is having the necessary funding to recruit additional officers.
Though prison leadership is in support of electronic monitoring, which could significantly ease the population, KUAM files show the Judiciary of Guam put the brakes on the program as a result of Trump tax cuts.
We support the electronic monitoring because, there are individuals in there who could be released into the community without much, concerns. But again, if we can get 50 people released, that's pretty much what, one post?